what is the one thing, first part, you learned about audiences and virtual audiences through this process? And part two is, what is the most important thing you learned about Verity Price going through this process?
Wow. So virtual audiences is an interesting one, because in the contest space, you are literally performing to your own picture. It's really strange. It's like being in the bathroom, chatting to yourself in the mirror. So that was quite confronting initially. But in fact, when I went to clubs where people didn't switch their cameras off, that was even stranger, because then you saw someone having a cup of tea and someone shouting at someone, and it's very hard to remain focused. So in a contest virtual audience space, it's an unusual one, very different to if I'm running an event where I'm the online MC and I can be interacting with people. I didn't have that opportunity. So the virtual audience is, you've got to trust yourself. You've got to trust that what you've worked on is landing, and that the humor is landing, even if you can't get that feedback. And that's when you've got to pause, as if they're laughing, even though you don't know that they are. It's really strange. But it's been a good journey. But I do look forward to the more interactive Zoom meetings where I can see faces and we can use the chat box. But what have I learned about Verity Price? I've learned that I don't give up on my dreams. And even though I put them on the shelf for a long time, I had a dream at 20 that I had something to say to the world. I started writing songs, and I thought I would share my message with the world through songs. And then that didn't quite work out. And then I was speaking, but at a small level. And suddenly at 46 years old, I've been given this opportunity to share my words, my message with the world. And it's a privilege, and it's humbling, and I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful that I showed up and I committed, and my husband said yes to putting our 2-year-old to bed so that I could practice over and over again. And yeah, I just discovered I was way more tenacious than I realized.